but Bowser is back!
The film opens inside the Comet Observatory. This is a floating space station that drifts through the galaxy. It is home to Princess Rosalina, the cosmic princess, and her adopted children, the Lumas.
Plumber, 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 plumber.
The Lumas are little star-shaped kids, all different colors, and tonight is bedtime. Before Bowser Jr. even attacks the Comet Observatory, there is a long bedtime scene that does a lot of work. Rosalina is checking the Lumas one by one. She is asking each one of them if they wash their face. Some of them say yes, some of them say no. She knows when they are lying. She is not strict, but she is tired. The Lumas are jumping on the bed. They are squealing. They are doing everything a kid does to delay bedtime. Rosalina just patiently shushes them until they settle down. The bond between her and her Lumas is established in those quiet seconds, and that bond is the entire emotional foundation for everything that comes later. The reading of the storybook itself is intentional. Rosalina starts reading about the brave princess named Peach. The Lumas immediately complain. They demand the plumber story. They have heard the princess part 3 nights in a row. Rosalina compromises. She gives in. She tells them, all right. Rosalina closes the book. She tells them they will pick this up tomorrow. She walks out of the room calmly. Then we hear footsteps that are not hers.
Mario and Luigi.
Get to the Donkey Kong part. Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong.
Let's save the rest for tomorrow.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me.
I had a bad dream. Uh-oh, it wasn't a dream.
Rosalina spins around. She prepares to fight, and then we cut back to the bedroom. The little red Luma, half asleep, climbs out of his bunk and runs to find his mother. He says he had a nightmare. He turns the corner into the next room, and the room is empty. Furniture is broken. There is a sense of recent struggle. He realizes she is gone. He whispers, that was not a dream. Now the cut to Bowser Jr. on his dark planet is important because of the staging. Jr. is standing at the top of a small hill. He has Rosalina tied up in chains nearby, suspended in a glass cage. He has his Koopa army gathered around him at the bottom of the hill. They are all chanting his name. He is having his big villain moment. He starts the speech telling them that out of the ashes of his father's defeat, a new conqueror has come. The army cheers. He gets more dramatic. He tells them this is his first princess kidnapping. The little red Luma calls out, "Leave my mother alone."
I'm scared.
It's gonna be all right.
Guess who stole a princess? She will give her life for our glory!
No one hurts my kid!
It is time to free my father!
The cut from the dark planet to Brooklyn is funny on purpose. From villainous monologue to 2 plumber brothers riding through traffic. The contrast is the whole vibe of the movie. The world is in cosmic crisis, but the heroes are out here doing wheelies on a delivery van. And then their dispatch radio goes off. There's a job in Tostarena town. A pipe issue. They head out. At the pipe in Tostarena, they meet a brief client. Some kind of desert creature is waiting for them.
Mario, are we cool motorcycle guys now?
Obviously. Okay.
How about...
They walk over, they put their ears to the pipe. There's a horrible groaning noise coming from inside. Luigi backs away immediately. He says he looked into the hole, and a demon looked back. Mario goes in first. Inside the pipe is where they find baby Yoshi. Mario approaches him slowly. He kneels down. He tells him it is okay. He pets him on the head. The brothers ask how he got into a warp pipe. Yoshi cannot answer. He only says his own name. They pull him out and assume they will probably never know. The motorcycle theft is short, but the staging is great. Yoshi is on the bike. They are not paying attention to him. He drives off into the horizon. Luigi watches his motorcycle vanish and just says, he knows that bike is mine, right?
Easy. This guy.
Back at the Mushroom Kingdom for Peach's birthday, the entire kingdom is decorated for the party. There is music playing. The party is energetic. Mario carries the painting under his arm, trying to keep it hidden. Luigi is teasing him, singing the Lady and the Tramp song at him. Mario insists he is not in love with Peach, then immediately walks to the party to find her. Inside the castle, Mario asks several toads if they have seen the princess. He searches every floor. He eventually finds her outside on a balcony, sitting alone in the dark. He approaches her carefully. He sits down next to her. He says she is missing her own party. She tells him she hates birthdays. Mario tries to lighten the mood. He brings up Luigi crying on his 10th birthday because his childhood was over. She laughs at the image. The ice is broken. Then she opens up. Mario tells her, well, since today is not really her birthday, she is hesitant. He brings the painting out. He hands it to her. She unwraps it. Then she tells him she loves it. The moment hangs, and right then, the little red Luma drops out of the sky.
Hey, you're missing your own party.
Well, the crazy thing is, today's not my real birthday. It's just the day the toads found me.
That must be so hard.
Sometimes I just feel so lost.
You don't want a present.
Mario!
All right, fine.
He has finally found her. He kneels in front of her. He tells her he cannot believe she is real. He tells her his mother used to tell him bedtime stories about her. He tells her his mother said if anything ever happened to her, the Lumas should come find Peach and she would help them. Peach is confused. She is gentle with him. She tells him, "Are you sure it is me?" The Luma is sure. He tells her his mother was taken by a giant robot, taken to a scary planet far beyond the Gateway Galaxy. He asks her to help them. Peach hesitates. Before she can answer, she hears something in the bushes behind them. Mario goes to investigate. He finds half the toads of the kingdom hiding back there, listening. Mario tries to calm them down. He asks for a minute alone with the princess. The toads insist. They are not budging. She tells everyone goodnight. The toads relax. They head back to the party. Peach holds the painting. She heads inside. Once she is alone in her chamber, she tells Toad to pack their things. Toad does not even ask why. He just starts packing. They sneak out the back. Outside the window, a Lumalee is waiting in the air, summoned by the red Luma. They climb on. They take off into the night sky. The whole kingdom misses it. The party continues for a while longer with the princess gone.
Princess Peach.
Feel better now?
Princess, our mama's been taken.
What?
Can you help us?
Yes, we were eavesdropping.
Don't you even think about leaving!
Guys,
There is nothing to figure out. She is not leaving.
good night, princess.
Toad, pack our things.
In the morning, Mario is on the balcony again. She tells him she left for the Gateway Galaxy to begin the search for Luma's mother. Mario reads it out loud and immediately misreads the meaning. Panic spreads. Voices go up. Mario tells everyone to be calm. He announces with confidence that the Super Mario Brothers will take care of the kingdom. The next scene is the brothers very quickly realizing they have no idea how to run a kingdom. They are sitting in the throne room. They are looking at scrolls. Luigi is wearing an oversized crown that does not fit. They do not know what any of the duties are. They give up. They need help. They decide to ask the one person who would know the galaxy well enough to help them find Peach. They head down to Peach's chamber, where Bowser still lives. The visit to Bowser's jar is one of the funniest scenes in the movie. He is in his tiny home doing tiny things, trimming his bonsai, sipping a tiny bowl of soup, painting at a tiny easel. The brothers walk in. Mario calls out to him, "Hey, big guy." Bowser jumps and acts startled. He is trying very hard to look like he was not just enjoying his hobbies. He tells them he will be right with them. He fixes his hair. He smooths down his shell. The whole little setup inside the jar is incredible. He has a miniature reading lamp. He has tiny slippers by his tiny couch. He has a small shelf of romance novels. He has decorated the entire space like an apartment. The jar is no longer a prison. It is a home. He greets them officially. He shows them his new painting. He tells them it is for Princess Peach. He asks them what they think. He tells them to be honest. Luigi compliments the colors. Mario looks at it and just says, "The critique I will give you is, it is garbage." Bowser is offended. He yells, "How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?" He threatens to melt the flesh from their bones. The brothers tense up. He catches himself a beat later. He apologizes. He says he is still working through his demons. He hopes Peach will let him out. Not for good behavior, for incredible behavior. He tries to ask about being grown back to normal size. Mario tells him no, she would never trust him. Luigi defends him. He says Bowser has really changed. He tells Mario they have a book club every week. He tells Mario, "I bring the soup." Mario is unconvinced. He says he does not trust Bowser and neither does Peach. Bowser snaps again, threatens to devour their souls. He catches himself. He apologizes a second time. He admits he is working on it. He tells them he is going to just turn in for the night. He says he needs his 8 hours or he will become a real monster. Then Mario finally tells him the bad news. Peach is missing. They need his help. Bowser sits up. He gets serious. He gets quiet. He admits he never sees his son anymore. He admits he was a terrible father. He says Junior must hate him. Mario tells him no. Tells him your son tried to rip my head off just to free you. The kid loves you. He just needs guidance. Bowser tears up. He asks if he really has a chance to reconnect with his boy. Then he starts crying. Hard. Luigi whispers to Mario, "See, he is so connected to his feelings."
Hey, big guy!
Sipping the soup, cleaning the paint.
Hey, Luigi! I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do you think?
Is it's trash.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that? You think painting is easy? Sorry about that. That's the old Bowser talking. It's not just a present. It's a peace offering. Oh, you better start trusting me or I will eat your soul! All right, you know what, guys? I'm gonna hit the sack.
The moment is interrupted by an explosion. Bowser Jr. has arrived to break his father out by force. The kingdom defense scrambles. The Toads are running for cover. Luigi grabs everyone he can to evacuate. They get the people out. Then the brothers turn to face the threat. Junior marches into the throne room. He has his entire Koopa army with him. He is in full battle armor. He has a magic paintbrush in his hand. He announces in the name of the Koopas, he demands the release of his father. Mario tells him, "Only over my dead body." The first thing Junior does is paint a giant fist with the magic paintbrush. The fist comes to life in midair and swings at Mario. Junior paints another weapon, then another. Each one is bigger. Each one is stronger. The brothers are dodging painted attacks coming from every direction. Yoshi joins the fight. He runs at a painted enemy and clamps down on it with his tongue. He swallows part of it. The painted thing dissolves into ink. The fight is fast. Junior is way more powerful than the brothers expected. The brothers manage to slow Junior down for a moment. They cooperate. They double team him. They even land a hit. But Junior is faster than the previous Bowser ever was. He gets past them. He grabs his father's jar, he yanks it off the vanity table with a chain, and he leaps out the castle window.
Be taking my father now!
Mario dives out the window after them. The whole crew is now dangling from a chain attached to Junior. They get dragged through clouds, through air currents, through asteroid fields, and then they crash through the atmosphere of a planet none of them have seen before. They hit the ground hard. Everyone is bruised. Everyone is alive. Bowser's jar is shattered. He is loose. He stands up. Bowser yells goodbye to Mario as he is being pulled into the air. Mario lunges. He grabs Bowser's tiny foot. Bowser lands on Mario's foot. There is an awkward pause. Bowser says, "And I sort of held the wind." Mario tells him that was a metaphor. Bowser sighs. He says this is embarrassing. He says he is still a small work in progress. He apologizes. He offers Mario a handshake. Mario refuses. He says he is not shaking the hand of the turtle whose son just attacked him. Bowser takes that hit. He goes quiet. He tells Mario he has not seen his son in years. He tells him, "Mario, I was a terrible father. He must hate me." Mario softens. He tells Bowser the truth. "Your son tried to rip my head off just to free you. He wants to see you. He just needs guidance." Bowser asks if he really has a chance to reconnect with his boy. He starts to cry. Luigi off to the side says to Mario, "See, he is super connected to his feelings." Bowser sobs, "I am drowning in them." Mario tells them they need to keep moving.
Where are we?
Sweet freedom!
Hey, get back here!
No, you can't catch the wind.
I just kinda did.
Stop it!
Oh, that was intense. Sorry, pal.
You expect me to shake the hand of the turtle whose son just attacked me? Your son tried to chop my head off just to free you. He wants to see you.
Feelings.
I'm drowning in him.
All right, let's just keep moving.
They need to find a way off this planet and get to Peach. They walk for a while across the alien landscape, and then they see something in the distance. The Gateway Galaxy is overwhelming when they first arrive. It is bigger than anything they have seen. There are pipes everywhere connecting to other galaxies. There are alien creatures of every kind. There are vendors, there are shops, there are travelers. It feels like the busiest airport in the universe. Toad spots a missing person poster on a wall. Princess Rosalina missing. Peach tells him they are in the right place. They keep moving. Toad spots the tiny monkey sitting alone. The monkey introduces himself as Ukiki. He says he is lost. Toad asks if he has seen his friends. And in that instant, Ukiki grabs the entire backpack and bolts. The chase begins. Ukiki is fast. Peach takes off after the monkey at full speed. They chase him through markets, alleys, tunnels. Peach is the one keeping up with him. She vaults over carts. She slides under tables.
This must be who we're looking for. Little monkey. I gotcha.
gotcha. Oh, coins are in there! And my unfinished novel! Monkey jumped through the wall!
She does not break form. At one point, Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and Bowser are also walking through the same station. The two groups merge. They have wandered into the territory of the Honey Queen, a giant bee monarch who rules this corner of the galaxy. Ukiki has been working for her. He delivers his stolen items to her like a tribute. She greets him as her useful little thief. She looks at her new arrivals with pleasure. She says princesses are very valuable. She also mocks Toad. She says Ukiki read his unfinished romance novel and thinks it is terrible. She faces down Ukiki directly. She tells him she wants to know exactly where Rosalina is. She grabs an umbrella that is leaning against a wall. She uses it to interrogate him. The queen watches with interest. Peach is not the gentle princess from the first movie. She is angry. She wants answers. Ukiki tries to lie. He says he does not know anything. She presses him. Eventually, he cracks. He confesses. Bowser Jr. took Rosalina. He took her to the space junk galaxy. The Honey Queen watches the whole interrogation with something close to admiration. She nods at Peach. She tells her, you know, I respect that. Princesses tend to be soft. You are not. That's a compliment. Peach does not even acknowledge her. She is locked in on Ukiki. She gets the location. She gets the route. She gets every detail. Then she lets him go. Toad, behind her, grabs his backpack back from the floor where Ukiki dropped it. But the queen, watching all of this, decides she has had enough trespassing. She demands they speak with her on her terms. She accuses them of being the strangers who destroyed her flower fields when they crashed onto her planet. The crash was earlier in the movie when they were all yanked through the air by Junior. Apparently they smashed through her flower fields on the way down. She orders them all locked up, and it is Bowser who steps forward. He says release them. He will serve the sentence for them. He says he can do the work of 100 men and at least 10,000 bees. He tells the queen to lock him up and send the others to the Gateway Galaxy. The queen weighs the offer. She agrees. The deal is made. Mario stops Bowser before he is led away. He asks if he is sure. Bowser nods. Mario looks at him with new eyes. He tells him, "You are not as horrible as I thought." Bowser is chained up next to a beetle prisoner. The beetle is talking about his future. He says when he gets out, he and his girlfriend are going to dance until sunrise. Bowser kindly asks if he has a girlfriend. The beetle pauses. He admits she left him at the altar. He admits he is still recovering. He says he is trying to remember who he was before her. Bowser says, "What a sensitive soul." Then the beetle starts crying again, and Bowser tells him to hang in there. He will find the right person one day. And then Bowser is dragged from the mines to another location. He is shoved into a chamber. He looks up. Standing across the room is Bowser Jr. The honey mines were never going to be his final cell. Junior steps forward. He says, "Hi, Dad. The reunion is genuine. Father and son back together." Junior then tells him they are about to become the two most powerful guys in the universe. He brings up the bedtime story, the one Bowser used to tell him when he was a tiny turtle. He asks his father to tell him the story again. Bowser, for old time's sake, tells the story. It is about a powerful villain with amazing hair. The villain has a son. They wander the universe looking for a home, but everywhere they go is boring. So they decide to build their own planet.
Big. This is all yours?
Remember when I was a baby turtle? And you tucked me in and tell me our favorite bedtime story.
Back in the days of yore. You see, this villain had a son. So, they decided to make their own planet. They built an evil roller coaster. And at the top of the planet, they built the biggest cannon ever. They called it
The Boomsday Weapon!
destroying all those who disrespected them. Boom! And reign supreme. The The end.
They build a roller coaster of evil. They carve a mountain in their own image. They build a giant cannon, the Doomsday Weapon, the most powerful weapon ever made. To charge it, they capture the most powerful princess in the universe. They drain her power. They use the cannon to destroy any planet that disrespects them. And in the end, they dance on the ashes of the universe and reign supreme. The end. Junior loves it. He asks his father to tell it again tomorrow night. Bowser tells him, of course, good night, my boy. And then Junior smiles, because the bedtime story is real now. He built it for them. Bowser does not yet know what his son means. He just smiles back, proud and a little confused. He thinks Junior is being sweet. He does not realize Junior has been planning this whole thing his entire life. The reveal of the Doomsday Weapon is still ahead. The bedtime story has been the blueprint all along, and Junior has been quietly executing it since he was old enough to wield a paintbrush. Bowser's affection for his son keeps growing as he listens, and the moment they share over the story feels like the first real connection they have had in years. Junior locks eyes with his father. He says, "Dad, I missed you." Bowser melts. He says, "I missed you too, my boy." We cut back to the Gateway Galaxy. Mario, Luigi, Toad, Yoshi, and now Peach head to the information booth to find a pilot. The flight deck is full of pilots and ships. They approach a small pilot first. They ask if he can take them to the space junk galaxy. Fox McCloud is standing there, a confident pilot in a flight jacket. He introduces himself. He tells his whole life story in a quick flashback. He talks about being the leader of the legendary Star Fox team. He talks about his three loves keeping his home system safe. Flying with his teammates and doing extremely dangerous aerial maneuvers in the cockpit. He talks about how his warp drive exploded one day, how a hole opened in space and time, how he was sucked into this universe. He blames the engineer he hired, a frog. He says he has been wandering this galaxy ever since. He passes the time taking jobs when the price is right. The audience gets quick cuts of Fox doing barrel rolls in space, fighting alongside teammates with names that flash by too fast to catch. Then the cut back to the present, with Fox standing there in the flight deck, watching for their reaction. He genuinely thinks the space boots reveal is the most impressive part of his story. Fox negotiates. He agrees to fly them. He tells them he will refuel the R-Wing. They leave in 5 minutes. While Fox is preparing the ship, Luigi pulls Mario aside. He has a great idea. He tells Mario when they find Peach, he should ask her on a date. Mario says he will think about it. Then Mario realizes he is going to have to actually talk to her. He starts looking for her. He yells her name. From across the deck, she answers. They run toward each other. She sees him and her face lights up. Mario reaches her. He awkwardly puts out his hand for a handshake. Yoshi catches up to the group right behind Mario. Mario tells Peach the Yoshi is with them too, and Peach just says, "Oh great, the Yoshi is here." The dinosaur licks her face by way of introduction. Luigi follows in next. He gives Mario a thumbs up over Peach's shoulder, mouthing the words. They climb into the R-Wing. Mario compliments the ship. Fox compliments Mario's mustache. They are friends now. The R-Wing takes off. The flight through space is one of the most beautiful sequences in the movie. Fox is doing barrel rolls. He is flying through asteroid fields. Toad is gripping the seat in terror. He says Fox does not seem like a scoundrel to him. He seems like the dog from down the street. Then Fox does a maneuver nobody could have predicted, and Luigi changes his mind. Then something appears on the radar. Fox warns them to hold on. Junior's ship is coming up alongside them, and Bowser is now with him. The crew sees Bowser at the controls. They yell his name in shock. They feel betrayed. Bowser looks at them through the cockpit. He hesitates. He turns to his son. He tells Junior to wait. He says he kinda got to know these guys. He says they are kind of dorks, but he feels bad about killing them. Junior is stunned. He asks his dad what he means by not killing them. There is an awkward beat. Bowser tries to come back from it. He waves it off. He says, "All right, I will do this one for you, son." He picks up the Super Scope. He aims it at Mario. Peach yells, "Bowser, he tricked us." The Super Scope fires. The brothers, hit by the blast, physically revert to babies in their seats. Peach screams. Junior cackles. He calls them babies. He yells Boomsday. He keeps attacking. Fox loses control of the ship. He yells for everyone to brace. They crash. Hard, through the atmosphere. They land in Fossil Falls. In the moment right before the R-Wing crashes, Bowser flies past the cockpit window. He looks in, he sees the babies, he sees Peach holding them. His expression shifts, just for a single frame. There is something there. Maybe regret, maybe doubt, maybe a sliver of the rehabilitated Bowser breaking through the old one.
I won't let them ruin this.
But then Junior pulls him away. Inside the wreckage, the crew is alive but stranded. The R-Wing is wrecked. Toad scrambles to grab the babies. Mario and Luigi as babies are running everywhere. Yoshi goes off to explore. Peach is overwhelmed. She is trying to bandage Yoshi when he comes back with a scratch. She tells him she will get him fixed up. It is just a scratch. Just a scratch. And then she sits down. She is frustrated. Mario tells her, as a baby, that princesses do not get frustrated. So fine, can he just be not frustrated with her? They share a quiet moment. Even as a toddler, he is the same Mario. Fox tries to radio for rescue. He calls in over the comm. He says, "This is Green Boy with Little Red, and Dr. Know-It-All, we need rescue yesterday." He gives the location. He says they took a slight hit at Fossil Falls. He says they are hauling a big load with babies. Then Luigi, somehow, even as a baby, takes over the radio. He yells, "Mayday, Mayday, this is the great Luigi Salsicha," over and out. Yoshi, off on his own, finds the Super Scope Jr. dropped during the dogfight. Yoshi plays with it. He sniffs it. He presses a button. He accidentally hits Mario and Luigi. The babies grow back to adults in a flash. Mario looks at his hands. He says he kind of liked being a baby. He says all the bad thoughts in his head just disappeared, you know. Luigi agrees, but is happy to be his size again. Back on planet Bowser, Bowser is in the throne room with Junior. They are talking. Bowser is reflective. He brings up the Mustache Brothers. He says their mustaches were ridiculous, but they were not bad guys. Junior corrects him sharply. He tells his father they were his friends. He tells him, "Nothing is more dangerous than a friend. When you let your guard down, friends stab you in the back." Bowser asks him where he heard that. Junior says, "You said that to me when you dropped me off at school for the first time." Bowser, quietly proud, says, "I am a good father." Junior keeps going. He tells his dad those friends tried to ruin him. They tried to turn him into someone he is not. He tells Bowser that family is the only thing he can trust. He says family is forever. He tells his father to close his eyes. Bowser closes them. The ship docks. Junior leads his blindfolded father to a balcony. He tells him to open his eyes. Bowser opens his eyes. And there in front of him is Planet Bowser. The entire planet built by his son for them. The roller coaster of evil, the mountain carved with their faces, the castle. Bowser is stunned. He asks if Junior built all this himself. Junior tells him yes, and there is more. He shows his father the Doomsday Weapon, and inside, in the glass cage, Princess Rosalina, slowly being drained of her cosmic energy. Bowser walks slowly along the perimeter of the planet. He runs a hand along the carved stone of the mountain. He looks up at his own face, 20 stories tall, sculpted by his son in solid rock. He looks at Junior's face next to his own, slightly smaller, carved with the same care. The roller coaster of evil winds through canyons of glowing lava beneath them. Lava rivers cascade off cliffs into pools that hiss when they hit the ground. The architecture is everything Bowser ever wanted. The kind of dark, grand fortress he had only dreamed about. Junior built every piece of it. Every detail, every plank, every nail. From the bedtime story his father told him as a child. Junior tells Bowser tonight they will destroy the Mushroom Kingdom. Tomorrow they will destroy the universe. The Koopa army cheers from below. They chant, "Long live the king." Junior tells his father his Koopas have been waiting for him. Bowser walks slowly to the edge of the balcony. He looks down at his army. He has a moment. He says, almost to himself, that sometimes on the rainbow road of life, you get lost. But if you are lucky, a smaller version of yourself helps you remember your true calling. He raises his arms. He greets his army. He shouts, "My Koopas, your king has returned." Back at Fossil Falls, the crew is recovering when they see something massive in the sky. Peach spots it first. She points and tells everyone there is something extremely strange flying their way. They look up. The comet. Observatory is descending out of the clouds. A massive crystalline space station. Lights everywhere. Stained glass. Gardens floating inside. Lumas pour out. The little red Luma is at the front. He has organized the rescue. The observatory is bigger than they thought it would be. As it lowers itself toward the ground, the Comet Observatory casts a soft glow on everything around it. The wreckage of the R-Wing is suddenly bathed in warm light. The dust kicked up from the crash settles. The clouds part. The whole thing feels less like a rescue and more like a homecoming. The Lumas pour out the doors. Dozens of them. They are all looking for Peach. They find her standing in front of the wreckage. They surround her, all talking at once, telling her they have been searching too, telling her their mother needs her, telling her she has powers she does not know about. Peach is overwhelmed. Mario steps up beside her to support her. The Lumas accept him into the group without asking. They include him. They are pulling at his sleeve, telling him to come along. The whole crew is being adopted into the family. The Lumas surround Peach. They tell her she has the same power as their mom. They tell her she can find her mother. They beg her to come. Peach climbs aboard. The whole crew follows her. The Comet Observatory takes off into space, heading for planet Bowser to save Rosalina. While everyone else prepares for the battle, Peach wanders into the library. She finds it on her own. The library is enormous, with vaulted ceilings, glowing shelves, books that float between them. At the center is one open storybook on a pedestal. She walks up to it. She reads, and the storybook tells her the truth she never knew. Once upon a time, there was a brave and noble princess named Peach, protector of the Mushroom Kingdom. Her story began many years ago, when she lived on a small planet with her sister, Rosalina. The two sisters were made of stardust. Their love burned as bright as the stars themselves. Together they could call upon the power of the cosmos, but evil forces wanted that power for themselves. To keep her sister safe, Rosalina had to send Peach away. The Toads raised her and protected her until she was strong enough to protect them. Peach closes the book. She is shaking. She knows now. She has a sister. The sister is the woman they are about to save. As Peach reads, the storybook starts to show her the images. The pages flash with pictures. She sees a small planet shrouded in light. She sees two young girls standing on its surface, palms pressed together, glowing. She sees them creating flowers from nothing. She sees them giving life to a barren rock. She sees a darkness coming. She sees Rosalina, older sister, holding baby Peach close. She sees the warp pipe glowing in the sky, summoned by Rosalina, opening to send Peach to safety. She sees herself as a baby floating through the pipe alone. She sees herself land in the Mushroom Kingdom in a field of flowers. She sees the Toads find her, cradle her, take her home. She sees herself growing up in their care. The whole story she never knew about plays out on the pages in front of her in just a few seconds. Every image is detailed. Every image is real. She stands there for a long time. The other Lumas have followed her quietly into the library and are watching from the doorway. The little red Luma walks up next to her. He does not say anything. He just stands beside her. He puts his small hand on her knee. He knew. The Lumas have known all along that Peach is family. Their mother told them stories about her. They are seeing their aunt for the very first time. Peach kneels down and looks at the little red Luma. She tells him she is sorry it took her so long to come. He shakes his head. He tells her she came in time. That is what matters. She picks him up. She hugs him. The other Lumas swarm her. They huddle around her in a circle. The whole family she never knew about is welcoming her in this one small moment, in a glowing library on a flying space station. She is no longer the princess with no past. The arrival at planet Bowser is the start of the final battle. The Comet Observatory descends into Bowser's airspace. The R-Wings of the Star Fox team launch into a dogfight against Bowser's army. Fox calls out commands. He tells someone to do a barrel roll. He weaves through impossible patterns. The Comet Observatory drops Mario, Peach, Luigi, Yoshi, and the rest near the castle. The team breaks into the castle. The alarm system activates. A voice greets them. It says, "Hello, Peach and Mario. Prepare to meet your maker." Junior had built a security system that summons defenders, old enemies, random opponents, anything he caught and stored. Mario fights through corridor after corridor. The fighters that come out of the security system are wild. The castle turns into a constant churn of new threats. Fighters appear in the corridors. Some are old enemies Junior collected during his travels. Some are random opponents he scooped up just because they were dangerous. They keep coming. Mario takes them on with his usual style, jumping, stomping, punching. Yoshi is right behind him, swallowing things whole and spitting them at the next wave. Peach uses an umbrella she picked up to vault and strike. Luigi is mostly trying not to die. The castle keeps generating more enemies. The walls keep opening to release new threats. Junior wanted to build a fortress nobody could break into, and from the inside it almost works. Mario has to fight smarter, not harder. He uses the environment. He bounces fighters into each other. He kicks them into walls. He keeps moving forward. Junior himself shows up to fight Mario directly. Mario is faster, he gets the upper hand, Junior is starting to lose, and then Bowser drops down from above. He has decided to face Mario himself. Peach steps between them. She tries to reach Bowser one last time. She tells him it did not have to be this way. She tells him she knows there is still some good in him. Bowser laughs. The old Bowser laughs. He tells her to step aside. She demands he let them through. She asks, or what? Bowser brings up everything from the first movie. He asks her if she is going to humiliate him at his wedding again, shrink him, put him in a glass jar, force him into a book club. He tells her they had their moment. He tells her Bowser is back. He tells her she will feel his fury. He attacks Mario. The two fight on a narrow stone bridge over a moat of lava. Fire breath, fists, tail swings. Mario dodges. Mario punches. Mario lands a heavy hit. Bowser teeters. He loses his balance. He falls off the bridge. Into the lava. The lava swallows him whole. Junior screams no from the side. He cries. He whispers, "Dad." The lava bubbles. Something climbs out. Slowly. Bones. Just bones. Two glowing red eyes. The flesh is gone. The muscles are gone. But he is moving. He is roaring. Bowser is back as Dry Bowser. He stands on the bridge. He announces himself. He says, "I am the Lord of Bones." He says, "I am the King of Bones." And from behind him, Bowser Jr. Regaining his hope, shouts, "And I am his son." The fight is on again. Dry Bowser is different from regular Bowser. The way he moves is different. There is no skin to slow him down, no fat, no muscle. He is sharper. He clatters when he walks. He cracks his knuckles and you can hear the bones grinding. His jaw opens unnaturally wide when he roars. The fire that comes out of his mouth is colder somehow, more blue than orange. He is faster than the old Bowser. He is meaner. He has no body to protect. He cannot really die anymore. Mario, who just thought he had won, realizes he is in a much worse fight than the one he started. In another part of the castle, Mario yells for Luigi. Luigi has somehow ended up with Bowser Jr.'s magic paintbrush, the same one Jr. uses to bring things to life. Mario yells, "Finish it, Lou!" Luigi panics. He yells back, "You know I never learned to draw." But he tries. He starts painting wildly. Things start coming to life around him. He paints help wherever he needs it. The chaos works in his favor. Junior tries to invoke his Koopa army one more time. He starts the speech, in the name of the Koopas. But before he can finish, something massive Luigi painted, or something else summoned, comes at him. Junior gets swallowed. He calls out for his dad. He yells, "Dad, please help me." Bowser, even as Dry Bowser, freezes. The bones still know who his son is. He runs. He runs straight for the creature. Mario, fighting nearby, sees this. Mario does not hesitate. He drops his fight. He helps Bowser. Together, the two of them, Mario and a skeleton Bowser, fight to free Junior. They get him out. Bowser holds his son. He whispers, "My boy." Junior cries, "Dad." The moment between them is held by the camera. Bowser, who is now mostly bone, has his son in his bony arms. Junior is crying. He is gripping his father's ribs. He is hugging him as hard as he can. Bowser is patting his son's back with one bony hand. Mario is standing nearby, watching, breathing hard. The battle has stopped around them. Even the security system has gone quiet because Junior is not commanding it anymore. The whole castle has paused. Father and son are reunited not because of the bedtime story, but because the bedtime story almost got Junior killed. The fantasy of conquest has finally hit reality, and the father, even in skeleton form, chose his kid over the dream. Inside the Doomsday Weapon, Peach has reached the core. She finds Rosalina inside the glass cage. Her sister is barely alive. The cosmic energy is almost completely drained. Peach presses her hand on the glass. She tells her sister, "I need you to try." Rosalina, weak, lifts her hand. Their palms touch through the glass. The room fills with light. The cosmic power they shared as children, dormant for a lifetime, returns. The light is hard to describe. It is not white, it is not gold, it is every color at once, swirling and folding into itself. Peach sees images that are not memories, but feel like memories. She sees herself as a baby. She sees her sister holding her. She sees a planet that does not exist anymore. She sees a warped pipe glowing in the sky. She sees the toads finding her in a field of grass. The whole story she just read in the storybook plays out behind her eyes in seconds. Rosalina, on the other side of the glass, sees the same images mirrored back. Two halves of one story finally complete. The Doomsday Weapon shudders. The cage breaks. The energy meant to destroy the universe explodes outward in a wave of pure creation. Planet Bowser transforms. The lava turns to water. The dead rock grows flowers. The dark sky turns blue. The roller coaster, the mountain, the castle, all of it dissolves and reshapes into a living world. Trees grow. Animals appear. A new, beautiful planet is born from what used to be evil. The transformation is one of the most beautiful sequences in the movie. The wave of light moves outward from the sisters in slow motion. Every surface it touches changes. The roller coaster of evil melts into a sparkling river. The mountain with their faces collapses and reshapes into a gentle hill covered in grass. The castle dissolves into a stand of ancient trees. The carved canyons fill with water. Flowers bloom in patterns nobody could have planned, but every pattern looks intentional. The black sky above the planet turns first to dawn, then to full bright blue. Birds appear where there had been Koopa soldiers. Butterflies appear where there had been weapons. The dead place becomes alive. Peach and Rosalina, standing in the center of it all, are bathed in the light. They are still holding hands through the glass that no longer exists. Two sisters made of stardust, finally together, finally what they were always meant to be. In the aftermath, Mario finds Peach. She is with Rosalina. Peach tells him, "Mario, come meet my sister." Rosalina, weak but smiling, tells Mario she is so glad they found each other. She loves a family reunion. Off to the side, Bowser and Junior are not dead, but they are wrecked. Bowser is in pieces, literally. Junior is happily picking up his bones. He yells, "I found your femur, Dad!" Bowser, holding his head, tells him, "Doing great, my boy. Let us find my foot." The two of them are finally a team. The Lumas, who had been hiding inside the Comet Observatory, see Rosalina alive again. The red Luma rushes to her. He cries, "Mommy!" The other Lumas pour out. They surround her. She kneels down. She hugs them all. She tells them she missed them so much. They tell her they missed her too. One of them asks if they can visit the Mushroom Kingdom. They want to see the castle. The whole group heads back to the Mushroom Kingdom together. They arrive. The castle, of course, is rubble. Bowser Jr. wrecked it earlier in the movie. There is nothing left. The Lumas look devastated. Rosalina is heartbroken. Luigi has to be the one to break the news. He just says, "The castle? Well, the castle is dead. It died." Rosalina asks what he is talking about. Mario steps forward. He says, "You know what? Everyone, let us go build the best castle of all time." He asks who wants to help. Every Toad, every Luma, every member of the team raises a hand. The crew gets to work. The end of the main movie is a montage of the kingdom being rebuilt together. The montage runs through the whole rebuild. Toads carry tools. Lumas haul stones in groups, struggling under the weight, helping each other lift. Peach is in the center of the kingdom, drawing plans on a giant scroll. Rosalina is using her cosmic powers to lift heavy materials into place. Yoshi is carrying boards in his mouth. Luigi is up on scaffolding, hammering nails. Mario is in the middle of everything, coordinating, joking with workers, being who he is. The new castle starts to take shape, bigger than the old one. With elements of both the Mushroom Kingdom style and a touch of cosmic stardust from the sisters, there is a tall tower at the side, shaped vaguely like the Comet Observatory. There is a window with two princesses on it in stained glass. The kingdom is no longer just Peach's. It is the home of both sisters now. The Toads, the Lumas, and the people who saved the universe. Then the credits roll, but not all the way. The movie tells the audience to stick around. There are post-credit scenes. First post-credit scene. Fox McCloud is preparing to leave. Mario asks him where he is heading now. Fox explains the cool space princess fixed his warp drive. He is going home. He gives Mario a final piece of advice. He says, "Good luck with them. That family is really complicated." He fires up the R-Wing. He disappears into a flash of light. Second post-credits scene. Space prison. Bowser and Bowser Jr. are locked up inside. Junior reassures his father. He tells him not to worry. No prison can hold them. They will break out soon. And a voice from outside the bars cuts them off. It says, "Hello, worms, trying to escape. They will follow her rules now." The camera pans up. The Honey Queen is the warden. She has not forgotten the trouble they cost her. Junior tells his dad to stay close. She cannot beat them. Bowser, in skeleton form bravado, declares, "First goes the body, then the bones, then only dust remains." The Honey Queen tells him to be quiet. Right now. Bowser tells her you cannot silence the truth. He keeps going. He turns it into poetry. He says, like the drums approaching, drums of death, boom, boom, boom. Junior is laughing along. The Honey Queen is not pleased. The Honey Queen leans in closer. Her face is right at the bars. Her B-guards are flanking her. She tells Bowser she does not care if he is a skeleton. She will figure out how to break him further. Bowser keeps reciting his poem. Junior keeps drumming along. The whole exchange is the funniest version of a villain getting his comeuppance. The Honey Queen finally walks away, telling them they have a long sentence ahead of them. The two Bowsers, father and son, share a smile in their cell. The audience now knows there's a whole other princess out there with her own adventures already in motion. The Mario movie universe has a new player. The film ends on her silhouette walking into the crowd of aliens and travelers and disappearing. That is the entire movie. From the bedtime story in the Comet Observatory at the start, all the way to Daisy in the Gateway Galaxy at the end. The whole thing. The film moves from a quiet bedroom on a space station to a full-scale cosmic war, then back down to a small castle being rebuilt by a community. It is a movie about family in all its messy forms. Peach and Rosalina, sisters separated and reunited, Bowser and Junior, father and son trying and failing and trying again, Mario and Luigi, brothers who keep saving each other, the Lumas and their mother, the Toads and the princess they raised. Every relationship in the movie is some version of family figuring out how to stay together. That is the thing that holds the entire story up. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like and subscribe for more. See you in the next galaxy.
That's everyone. Let's go.
Wow. In the name of the Koopas, I demand that you release my father. I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Everyone okay?
Sweet freedom!
Get back here.
No! You can't catch the wind!
Ow! Ow! Hey!
Guys, this is embarrassing.
You expect me to shake the hand of the turtle whose son just attacked?
The castle battle is where this movie really kicks off. Bowser Jr. lifts Peach's entire castle into space using a UFO, and Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi are inside racing to evacuate all the Toads before this kid takes them on a one-way trip to the cosmos. The trio gets every Toad out and then confronts Bowser Jr. on top of the castle. And this kid is wild. He pulls out the magic paintbrush, the same weapon his dad never owned, and starts painting monsters into existence right in front of them. He calls himself Wonder Bowser Jr. He swings that brush around like it is a weapon and a wand at the same time. The brothers and Yoshi are getting overwhelmed. Then Kamek shows up. Not just shows up, he arrives inside a giant three-legged robot called Megaleg, the same robot he used to kidnap Rosalina in the opening scene. Suddenly it is Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi versus a paintbrush-wielding kid and a massive mech. The fight is chaos, but Yoshi does the most Yoshi thing possible. He swallows Kamek whole, just gulps him down. The wizard is inside the dinosaur's stomach. Yoshi tries to take control of the Megaleg from the inside, but he has no idea how to pilot a giant robot. The UFO loses control, and the entire castle falls out of space and lands in the Honey Hive Galaxy. Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi survive somehow, and the castle is in one piece. Drop in the comments what was the most chaotic moment of this scene for you.
Kiki, look at what you brought me.
Kiki thinks your novel stinks!
You're gonna tell me exactly where Rosalina is.
Or what? No, princess. You're going to regret that.
Where is she?
Do I look like a snitch?
Chance.
Okay, listen to me. The Space Junk Galaxy. Get me Bowser Jr. now!
While the brothers are stranded with Bowser in Honey Hive, Peach and Toad end up in the Gateway Galaxy chasing a thieving monkey that stole Toad's backpack. The chase leads them into a hidden underground casino, and the owner of this casino is Wart, the Toad crime boss, a giant frog who runs the whole operation. Peach demands to know where Rosalina is being held. Wart laughs in her face, so she throws down. Wart sends his entire army of ninjas at her, hundreds of these little ninja creatures swarming her, and Peach pulls out her parasol and goes to work. She is flying around the casino, deflecting attacks, knocking ninjas out of the air left and right. The same parasol that saved her life later in the movie with the umbrella escape is here being used as a fighting weapon. This is not the Peach from the first movie. This is a princess who has been training, and once she takes out every single ninja, she walks up to Wart and gives him one last chance to talk. He spills it. Rosalina is in the Space Junk Galaxy, but the second Peach turns her back, Wart calls the Bowsers and tells them everything. Classic crime boss move. Who else thought Peach should have just knocked him out instead of trusting him? Let me know in the comments.
You gotta love a space rogue!
I want to hang on to something!
Wait, Junior! I kinda got to know them.
What are you talking about? Not kill them? Well, that's weird. Okay, do it.
What's that gonna do?
Bowser. He played us.
The whole universe will be ours!
How about now?
What? On it! Yoshi! Come back! Yoshi! 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 Do it now! Stop it! Mario! I kinda liked being a baby.
Now we get to one of the wildest scenes in the entire franchise. Mario and Luigi reunite with Peach and Toad, and they all get on board Fox McCloud's R-Wing to fly to the Space Junk Galaxy. Bowser Jr. ambushes them mid-flight. He pulls out a weapon called the Super Scope, basically a giant ray gun, and shoots Mario and Luigi with it. They shrink down into babies. Actual babies. Bowser Jr. is laughing. His dad is horrified. Bowser literally tells his son not to kill them, because he has grown to like the brothers. So Jr. settles for turning them into infants and shooting down the R-Wing instead. Fox Crash lands the ship into a planet called Fossil Falls, and then we get Baby Mario and Baby Luigi crawling around a prehistoric planet. Baby Mario actually climbs into the dinosaur's mouth and out through its nostril while it is sleeping. That scene alone is worth the price of the ticket. What was your favorite moment from these scenes? Drop it in the comments below.